world, music kids out there. I am back for another album review. Blah blah blah. I am back for another album review. It is going to be Elijah Blake's Audiology. It has 14 tracks on here, and let's get right into it. And for those of you who are like kind of new to him, or you not aware of his work or his music, he's also a songwriter. He's done wrote for Rihanna, Chris Brown, Mary J. Blige, just to name a few, of his credentials. Anyways, let's get into this album here. So, Occupied, I wrote on here, yes, I'm reading my notes because I don't want to forget, because every time I edit a video, I'm like, dang, why didn't I mention that? Or why didn't I say that? So yes, today I will be reading off my notes. So for that one, I put like, for Occupied, I put like, it gave me this like jazzy feel, like a throwback hip hop vibe. It's very fresh and, happy, like good times. And I put like, I can actually vision him like being the coffee guy in like the coffee shop, and the chick comes in and he's kind of gushing over her or what have you. And then for Dopamine, I put like, it's more of a party like lit song. He's been playful with love. And I put something about, I said something, the person that he's referring to in this song has him like on a high, but he's not really trying to have something serious. He likes this person just enough to have like that moment with them, for that moment, like have something with them for that moment, basically. And then for like California Living, I put I can relate to this song, although I've never been to California. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that, but I have started to travel this year, so because stuff gets canned, I ain't got time for it. Okay, so we just gonna wait till next year. All right. But anyways, so I said it's kind of, even though you don't necessarily have to be from California, you can just this song can be related to anybody that's in the struggle with the 9 to 5. And you might live in like a pricey city, state. Well, hell, everywhere's kind of high unless you just in the middle of nowhere. But stuff is starting to get high, so he's just basically like playing into this with this song. It's just basically like playing into like the artistic person that leaves everything behind in their hometown, and they might go to California and like try living there, but the struggle is real. Okay. And he mentioned like something like everyone's privileged or something like that, and I guess meaning like the stereotype of California. It's like if you're not born into fame, or your parents are not of some kind of stature or prestige or what have you, then you're basically gonna struggle. But then Stingy, this gave me a Marvin Gaye like disco vibe. I said basically he's been over heels for this person. They're like an addiction, but they seem to be playing hard to get with him. That's what I put for Stingy. He's speaking on like a childhood friend. And let me be clear, this is just my, this is what I'm envisioning. This is what I'm assuming, my assumptions of what he's talking about in all these songs. But Rendezvous, he's talking about like a childhood friend. And then I put like, he doesn't want this girl to be over the top because they've known each other for so long, so he can appreciate her natural beauty, her natural self, like who he's grown to love. And he's like trying to bring like the party, like Liddy. He's up to take their friendship to another level, but he seems to want to take things slow. And then I put like, he's just trying to, it's like a YOLO feeling, like you only live once type of feeling. And then Technicolor, of course, if you've seen the video that he released, he's paying homage to Janet Jackson, her brother Michael Jackson, rest his soul, and Bobby Brown. I think, if I'm not, is it New Edition? Is he also? No, I don't think he is. But of course, everybody got the Prince red carpet kind of feel from the song, very 80s throwback. If you saw the video, if you haven't, you need to check it out. It's very dope, artistic, like I love it. And then Secret Love, I put a relationship where they never placed a title on anything. They always just loved life, and when it was time to get together, it was amazing, but no one knew of their relationship, or if they did, they knew minimum of what the relationship was. So that's what I got from like Secret Love. Like, the person that he's with, it seems like an on and off type of relationship, but they keep it low key. I don't know. That's what I got from it. Okay. And then 11:59. Don't get me started. This song, the repeat button dislikes me right about now because I love 11:59. This is my stuff. This is like my top favorite song. And I put like, this chick seems to be right on schedule, like booty call hours, like she texting him, she hitting him up, and he's kind of like saying about how he's really like feeling her, but she's kind of treating him like you on standby, basically. The standby dude, the side boyfriend, whatever, what have you. She's just not holding him up to this pedestal that he's holding her up on. And I said, yeah. So basically, she's just calling him when she needs her fix or whatever. So he's like getting kind of played here on 11:59. But like I said, this is like one of my favorite songs. It gets played out. Move Me. I love this song as well. Oh my God, I love it. I put, he's basically being pretty open to relationship, friendships, whatever, through this stuff. I know what type of people, like I know right off the bat what type of person you are because I've had those relationships. I've had those friendships with people. So right now, I'm not in a trusting state. I'm not into trusting people right now. So are you willing to still be here and be around and accept me for that? And what can, like, move him, like, prove me wrong that you're not those people that I've, witnessed before. That's what I got out of that. I may be totally wrong, partially wrong, or right on the money, or it went over my head. But again, this is just my assumptions of what I'm thinking his songs are about. And then Zanny White, we already know he's like kind of playing off of Xanax. So I just basically put, he's like using to describe like his affection with this stripper or the strip club, what have you. He's been litty, like careless with his money, spending it in clubs and on liquor, and like he mentions lust, not love. This is a living on the edge risk song. Like he's just living in this lit situation. Like it's a careless like song, just like you chill, you just in the moment. And then next song, Must Be Crazy. Oh, he's basically must be crazy because he's so infatuated with this person, and just he's so far gone that he's not even seeing the BS that this person is like the BS with this person, and everybody's looking at him like, why are you still dealing with this person? Don't you see, like, they're no good for you? This is toxic right now. Like, walk away or whatever. I think a lot of people can relate to that. And it doesn't have to necessarily be about being in relationships. Friendships can be toxic. People can take advantage of you all the time. Like, you can take this must be crazy so many ways. Like, you're so nice, you're so loving as a person, and you get around, you attract these people who take advantage of that. And you got people who don't take advantage of you, and they are your real friends or family, and they're like, look, don't you see this person is just asking you or having you do certain things because they know that you won't say no or whatever. So that's basically what must be crazy is. Like, you must be crazy to put up with this person knowing they ain't well, they ain't trying to, like, they're just taking advantage of you. They're not really committed or into the relationship as much as you are. Next song, When It's Magic. Y'all know I'll be trying to sing and I ain't got no vocals, but it's cool because it's life. Let's live it up. When It's Magic, let's see. Okay, so I put When It's Magic for the song When It's Magic. I said this must be the same chick that he's talking about in Rendezvous. Um, I said the song's beautiful, reminds me of a soulful down south, kind of like hole in the wall, jazzy. It's very sexy song. You and that person work, like the relationship that y'all have, it works. Y'all go good together. It's right. It feels right. That's what I put When It's Magic. When you know that person, it ain't even got to be about being madly in love with somebody, but just finally meeting that person that is that meets you halfway and can put put in like put in 100% instead of just giving you half of them. Like, when you feel full, when that person makes you feel full in hope. Let me stop. Anyways, but that's what I took from When It's Magic. Black and Blue. So I said this is like my second favorite song. Never mind me up here talking silly. I'm just funny like that. I just like to be crazy, a little crazy when I talk. So never mind me when I just be talking funny. But Black and Blue, I put this is my second favorite song. Let's see. So Black and Blue, I took it like put how let's see. He's willing to literally go through anything with this person because it's that serious. He can't live without this person. Like, he doesn't care if he has to tell this person how much they want to be around them and be with them. He doesn't care if he has to tell them until he's black and blue. Mentioned like physical abuse by his father in like a past interview, and it may have been, yeah, it's been said on Black and Shadows and Diamonds. This is about sexual abuse. Mama Knows the track is like a very deep emotional song, but it's necessary because a lot of black households for decades, there's been physical, mental abuse, sexual abuse, and we don't talk about these things. In black communities, it's like ignored, even when the children, they tell their parents or their mother or their father, mainly the mother, it's kind of like swept under the rug. Like, they don't want to believe that it happened to their child, or they feel guilty that they couldn't do anything about it. So I think that's why I can appreciate this song, because it's not easy being vulnerable, especially when you're in a situation like he is, where the world knows who you are, and it's just, whether you're famous or not, it's just not easy coming out to people, especially your family, about something that happened so long ago, because you may not feel like they're gonna believe you, or you don't want to hurt. Like, he's mentioning how his mother had single parent, worked hard and did all that she could to make sure that her kids were good and protected, to her ability and the best of her ability, and for him to come to her and be like, hey, this is what happened when you brought this person around our household, and you thought that it was doing good for us, because at the time, I think what I took from the song, she was trying to bring a man into the household to help her out, be the man of the house. And um I think when he brought it to her, it's kind of like it was devastating, because it's like, you never want your parents to feel like they're at fault when they never knew anything. It's one thing to tell your parents and they kind of sweep it on the rug or think that you're lying. Now that's hurtful and like some bullshit. But when you finally tell them, when you're old enough and mature enough and you feel like you're ready to tell them, and they break down or they are in disbelief, it's kind of like you never want them to feel that way. But then again, you have to let take that off of your shoulders too, because it affects your everyday life and relationships with other people. So I think this track was very necessary, because people, more and more you hear about artists coming out about depression and mental, physical abuse, sexual abuse. Like, they're slowly but surely putting it in past times. A lot of other older artists, they've probably talked about it in their songs and albums as well. But I'm just saying, for this generation, artists are starting to be a little bit more open about mental illness and sexual abuse and things of that nature. But if you've heard this song and then played it out a bunch of times, comment below. Tell me what your favorites are. And I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. If you don't, it's cool. I'm cool with it. Okay. And yeah, and let's love a little bit more and less hate. Can we do it? It's crazy world. I say it's on every video, at the end of every video, because we need a little bit more love out here. No, we do need love out here, and less people with hate up in them. But we're gonna have groups of people that they gonna be the devil's child walking around here. But I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll let you later. Peace.